According to the latest economic survey, the country's police service lost about 2,930 police officers in the year 2013. Key among the reasons for the loss include deaths, desertion, or resigning to chase better remuneration. Confronted by these realities, the National Assembly, in a motion moved by Sirisia member of the National Assembly, John Waluke, has moved to bond the police officers to service for 10 years before they can be allowed to seek greener pastures.
One of the services we share with private sector. Who is going to train? Who has the facilities? Who has the capacity? It has to be government. And the government must be seen to be training for the entire economy. So a mechanical bonding approach for 10 years is not responsive to productivity that is required in public service delivery performance.
When these officers go out to work in the private sector, that they are not serving the taxpayer. Madam Speaker, I think this is completely incorrect. If, say, an officer leaves and goes to work with, say, Kenya Breweries or Safaricom and the like, they actually still serving taxpayers. In fact, these are among the highest taxpayers in this country.
The motion has been prompted by claims that officers are exiting the forces en masse, which dealt a blow to dispensation of law and order. But the motion has rekindled what legislators have claimed to be stalled reforms in the police force.
We want, and I support fully, that we retain officers in whom the public has invested. Let us also make their working conditions such condition that will make it an incentive for them to want to stay of their own free will.
The bottom line is, indeed, this motion can only succeed if we also, as Parliament, allocate more resources towards ensuring that the amended motion, the items as enumerated here, with regard to accommodation, with regard to remuneration, are actually catered for, because that's the only way that we can actually show the commitment towards this motion.
MPs called on the government to train more skilled personnel as well as remunerate the officers well to avoid the current situation.
From my experience, Madam Speaker, many serious court cases are lost because we don't have people who can give evidence in court in these specialized fields. Many times, document examiners in matters involving fraud and forgeries do not come to court in time, because if you only have 3 document examiners for the whole Republic and they have to keep on shuttling all over the Republic, at the same time they have got to attend courts, they don't have time to look at the documents. So at the end of the day, serious criminals go scot-free because of lack of evidence.
Meanwhile, Homa Bay County Governor Cyprian Awiti appeared before the Senate Committee on Finance, where he refuted claims of nepotism in the recruitment of county staff, saying the allegations are biased.
To answer your question, Mr. Senator, we have not done a list to show that. We are waiting for what we call staff rationalization, which is ongoing. As soon as that is done, then we will be able to put all the list of the people. For people we have appointed, I can tell you, I can give that list and clearly state that this one comes from this area, this one comes from this area. I have no doubt in my mind that has worked.
Committee Chairperson Boni Halwale was, however, not convinced, saying there are reports that senior county employee has influenced the employment of 5 relatives in the county government without following due process. The committee will tour the county next week to ascertain the facts. Achola Simon for Channel 1 News Hour.